synchronicity that opened the door, the fish, the shard, and Doctor Strange. Sometimes a single quiet moment of the heart is enough to trigger a chain of events that changes a person's life forever. This is exactly such a story. A moment by the water, a deep intuitive impulse, strange coincidences that are anything but random, and the way the universe aligns itself when a person follows inner purity. 1. The fish that returned the gift. One summer day, I came back from my life in England to visit home in Slovakia. I had arranged with my brother to go fishing at the Čierny Reservoir. Our cousin joined us unexpectedly. Everything felt ordinary, until my brother caught a large, beautiful fish. In that moment, I felt a strong impulse. That fish needs to go back. I asked my brother to release it, but instead he handed it to our cousin. My cousin seemed to sense what I felt and said, "I'll give it to you." So I released the fish back into the water with a pure intention. Let something good come into my life. Not a wish from desire, but a soft, honest offering of the heart. And energy always responds to purity, not force. Just a few hours later, an email arrived that I could not ignore. A film agency owner from England asked me whether I knew someone skilled in pizza acrobatics and professional techniques. They needed an expert for the Marvel movie Doctor Strange. I answered truthfully. I hadn't been a pizza master for years, but I also sent them my old world championship videos and examples of my craft. They immediately canceled the casting, and they chose me. That was the first sign. When you offer a gift to life, life returns it, sometimes in a way far greater than expected. 2. The shard, a sign of what was coming. A week earlier, I was watching YouTube and saw a video filmed at the Shard, the tallest building in London. A hypnotist had put an employee under such a deep trance that he couldn't even say Thames or London Bridge. It fascinated me. A few days later, I went to the Shard to film my own short movie. I used a GoPro, recording the surroundings, the champagne, the panorama. Then I went home to edit the footage. And there, without realizing it at the moment of filming, was the exact same man from the YouTube video, the same employee, the same person I had wanted to ask about the hypnosis. It felt strange, but I let it go. I had no idea this was only the first step. 3. The car that delivered the answer. When the day of the Marvel shoot arrived, a car picked me up in the morning and we drove to the studio. Along the way, we stopped to pick up another person. The door opened, a man got in and sat next to me. He looked familiar. I asked, "What role do you have?" "Police officer. And you?" "Pizza chef." We talked for a while and then I told him, "You know, I saw your double at the Shard." He replied, "That wasn't my double. That was me. I work there." A wave went down my spine. I told him I had accidentally filmed him. I showed him the footage. And finally, I got my answer. The hypnosis was real. The universe literally placed my unanswered question in a seat right next to me, close enough that I could no longer ignore it. 4. The scene that stopped time. Filming my scene wasn't hard because of the skill, but because movie logistics are a world of their own. Bad fridges, unprepared dough, time pressure, nervous production, stressed people everywhere. But inside me, something different was happening. I was in my space, my craft, my flow. When I began spinning the dough and doing acrobatics, a silence came over everything. Not a physical silence, an energetic one. And suddenly, the production stopped rushing, the camera crew stopped pushing people around, slowed down, and they were breathing with me. When I finished, the entire crew applauded. The director, producers, staff, everyone. Not because they saw a pizza show, but because they felt the energy behind it. It was your essence, Mikey. Your calm, your authenticity, your power. 5. The deeper message. This story is not about a fish. It is not about the Shard. It is not about pizza or hypnosis. It's not even about the Marvel movie. This story is about what happens when you open your heart, follow a pure impulse, and allow the universe to work. At that moment, reality stops behaving like matter and begins to behave like music. Everything aligns. Everything arrives. Everything connects. Not because you force it, but because you allow it.